Good morning, afternoon, and evening. How are we all? Welcome back to another episode 4, here from the Nether Survival. Let me just get myself organised, and I will... Good old getting tangled in everything. Let me just... Click some buttons.
A delta from the look of it.
A delta? How
Either
are
a
we?
delta or a soul sand valley. Also, hi, Moz. This is not what I was thinking I was looking for. It's been a minute since I saw your video, to be honest.
Soul sand would like some bones, or
Hmm.
or a friendly ghast would be nice.
You've just dissuaded me.
Because we got to decorate with the dried ghast.
We could decorate with them as long as when we get to the overworld we don't spawn one.
Why? What do they do if you spawn them?
Well, as I'm not the only one apparently having this issue, that Silent had to make a whole bugs video about them.
Oh no.
Uh, Apparently they're not coded in very well, and if they spawn in and they stick to the ground, which they do while they're hydrating at the very least,
Yeah.
or if they do not have something to float over, like if their tentacles or the lower part of their hitbox make contact with a ground surface, they cause immense lag, and all redstone contraptions and everything else around them end up lagging immensely. I
Wait.
had two spawned in on another realm with a couple of IRL friends, and yeah, it was unplayable. I had to kill them, and then it was playable.
No.
And it took 20 minutes per happy ghast to spawn them in properly in.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's a 40-minute investment just to have to kill them.
So that it's. Oh, have they just rushed it?
I think they did,
Okay.
because they released a patch not too long after that one came out.
Yep. Yep. It's just there's not much to that drop compared to the previous drop. I haven't
You're not wrong.
I haven't investigated skies in any way, shape, or form. That's scary.
Well, I've had some lag on Craftverse, even without having the gas spawned in. So I think they've messed with some coding that they probably shouldn't have, and now they're trying to figure out what they actually messed up.
Bah humbug.
It would have been nice to be able to float around on them, and while they're above the ground, they're fine. There was
But
no real significant lag while we were floating around.
yep,
All
yep.
four of us were on the gas, floating around, having fun. But as soon as we parked it and it stopped moving, because when you get off, it lands.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah, the lag
Chaos.
started, and me trying to eat something took 10 seconds holding the button down just to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, nah, you can't. That's unplayable.
Exactly. So I'm like, I don't think I can spawn another one of these until they release a hotfix for that.
So yeah, we're just decorating with them at the moment.
It's the only option we can really afford.
I,
It's me on a Switch, and yeah, you not being as familiar with Bedrock anymore.
that. I have spent a moment going through the controllers, and I've actually fixed the controllers, so they're actually to what I'm used to now. So
Well, that's good.
I know it was the simple thing of moving the crouch button, so I have it underneath the right analog stick, as I have sprint underneath the left analog.
Some of my blocks are falling in lava. No. I actually wanted that one. Why did it have to burn? Do I really need quartz for anything? Not particularly, but I'll hold on to it for now.
Yeah, it was it. I was watching someone's video, someone from the Hermits, and they said it was their first time they've ever built with quartz. How?
I feel like that's something B-dubs would say, because he doesn't like using outside of the overworld stuff very much. He doesn't like going in the nether.
But he likes diorite, so he likes the white.
Yeah,
He likes the white. I think it was
I'm
like
not saying it's the color.
I think it was like iJevan or XB or someone.
I have not watched XP. I have watched Jevin.
I always watch the weekly pixels. This week in
What is that?
Hermitcraft.
Podcast?
No. It's just they are part of the Empire's crew, and when they all joined, it was half the joke of the person that does the weekly Hermit recap is actually now part of Hermitcraft himself.
So now he's recapping his own shenanigans, going, why do
Yes.
I have to remind myself of this?
And also people were spamming him with this week this week in Hermitcraft. Like, no. It's like, yes, Pixel is in, which I thought was a really good crossover. But I quite enjoy the Empire's crew.
That's where Ollie is, right? Empires?
Yeah. It's everyone that isn't a hermit that does anything within that group. So that
So
mass.
that's their purgatory.
It's
Until you're allowed back into the heaven that is Hermitcraft, you get purgatory. Go to Empires.
Because Gem and Pearl are from Empires. So
Really? I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they were Empires before they were Hermits. And it's the connection of them with Grian that is the whole. And then Third Life series started, which brought the two groups together. And
so that was his master plan to merge the two.
yeah.
Well, that was interesting to witness.
Yes, and that was all from the game at the end of Series 6, Demise. Where, when you died, you would go into a zombie state. And that's where
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. It was Dragon Bros, him and Mumbo had dragons on their head. Dragon heads. But with cursor binding.
Oh. Once a dragon bro, always a dragon bro. Till death do us part.
Great stuff. It was very entertaining. Because, of course, you would try and get the dragon heads. Because there was more dragons than just them two. There was a whole lot of dragons. So, yeah. Everyone was not joining from their own choice. It was if you got dragoned, that was it. You were now a dragon bro.
That sounds like a cultish game of tag.
And from that, we have the live series.
It's amazing what will inspire you to do weird things.
Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to this next series. So, I do think it's got to do with Grian's previous series, the Evo server.
Possible. I know he's working on tag right now.
Yeah. But have you seen the fight video? for the new live series?
No, I haven't had the opportunity. Last couple of days have been kind of hectic for me personally.
Yeah. It's mainly like the hearts are backwards. So it goes red, yellow, green.
Oh.
It was a clock that went backwards. And there was the Evo symbol, which was like the eye and the doorway. Which was
Okay, that's just some Illuminati crap.
yeah. But because it was kind of that. It was the Evo server was they started it on beta and went all the way to like at that point modern day Minecraft. And once a month they would jump up 10 like versions, I think.
Oh.
Depends on how, because early off, Notch was dropping stuff like every Friday. So updates were
This
week.
is an OG series then.
Yeah. Like Grian did this series before he joined Hermitcraft. So it's from this series that he got seen and invited to join.
Ooh.
But it's more got to do because I'm pretty sure Mumbo is actually the owner of the server.
I thought that was
Shishwan.
Zuma.
No, he just runs it.
Ah.
He's just the admin. But the actual
Just the muscle.
yeah, the actual server. That's the reason why Mumbo does all the intros for the last like 2 or 3 series. You will hear people go, but it's your server. So yeah, from that. And when he went on his hiatus and went for his little bike ride, when he came back, he's like, "Yeah, I think I should jump back on my server and see how it's going." Like, you haven't been here in how long?
Yes. Yes is the answer.
Yeah, but he was still during his hiatus. He was still gaining more followers than Grian was. Still
That's
making
just
videos.
insulting.
I know. Like Grian made shorts and everything, going like, how can he still be like, what a legend? Like, you know, yeah, beyond, yeah. And at that point, he was questioning if he should stay making YouTube videos.
I do remember that being a question.
Mm. Dude, it's your calling. Like, there's just some people that have the gift of the mic.
And then you get schmucks like me that instead of getting blabbermouth, I get quiet whenever I'm focused on something.
I mouth full of marbles, head underwater. I would still have a conversation, even if it's with myself.
It might be with the marbles at that point.
I do not deny this any way, shape, or form. But I know I can, yeah, I can talk. Got something now to make this lava go bye-byes. So that's a bit...
Why would you want to make the lava go bye-bye? Shouldn't you want a hat?
No.
Why not? What
I
do you
went...
have against lava hats all of a sudden?
Fashion. That's very... 2024? Can't remember. Maybe 23?
It's okay, it was only last year. They'll give you a pass.
What was it? I just can't remember because it might have actually been 2 years ago, dude.
I know you're getting up there, but I didn't think you were getting that far up there.
Because
Starting to lose your sense of time.
I've been a sub to your Twitch channel for over 2 years. something like 30 months now or something.
Now you're just making me feel old.
So like I'm just from that. It could be.
Yes.
Could be
Don't
2
mind me, I'm
years.
just finding shrooms.
Hey, you're fine.
I'm like Super Mario in the Nether. Give me all the shrooms, just not the green and spotted ones. I don't care about those.
I've destroyed all my picks.
Well, go get some more.
But I've got a bit of dirt.
You can't make a dirt pick.
No, for the semi little roofy thing that I build here. Oh, go
Sure.
away. Ow.
Just gonna find random crafting benches along this Nether here. Got 18 gold ingots out of this excursion,
Nice.
and I keep finding more that I've never seen before, and I don't even know where I am. Ah! Hello? No, I do not have a car. You do not need to ask me about its extended warranty.
Go. Oh, stupid. Our front lawn has got some new yellow flowers.
Speaking of new flowers, I found angry piggies.
Angry piggies. Awesome.
And other piggies that could actually be useful to me. Can I bait you over here, actually? I should probably make a chest first. But that would probably just be counterproductive, because then you would be angry with me and not trade.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, you know what? You're running around me like a crazed piggy, so I'm gonna burn you now.
Oh. Remind me never to I don't know, take on the persona of a crazy piggy.
Can I not throw fire charges? I can only ignite the ground. Oop. You hit like a truck. But you won't, because I have mushrooms. Zekko's natural line of defense.
Good ghast.
You know what? Can I get you to just line up with the fire? That would be just as effective. Doink.
just a little step to the left.
This has no knockback. I missed my punch bow.
Da.
Oh, I hit a tree.
I
Trick shot.
logged
shot.
in and I'm like, ooh, that's a wooden axe. A great weapon. Like, wow.
I don't even think they have wooden axes in Skyrim.
Just because I
Non-mushroom stew food.
have kind of jumped over to the world of not using a sword.
How dare you?
So I've actually started just using an axe as, like, my weapon.
You know what you're inviting, right?
What?
You're inviting someone to ask you a question. Where are you going?
Only if it's
Die by golden sword.
only if it's a question from either Tommy or Hawk.
Clever response.
I had to think.
have
I'm not gonna deny it.
8 raw porkies.
That's real food. Like, real, like, not this soup trash. Not saying soup isn't food.
Trash is food now. Okay, you heard it here first.
Anyone's trash is someone's treasure. No.
Treasure is different than food. You don't eat golden ingots unless it's Minecraft. Then you eat it if it's covered in an apple.
You can't. There is, like, gold. What have you found?
Or trash, apparently.
Good trash or bad trash?
Kind of trash I'm not lending you.
That sounds like the good type of trash. Don't want that.
Is. Yeah, you don't want it. I know.
No, no.
It's fine. You're not gonna get any of it. It's okay.
Bah humbug. Oh, gee.
Well,
Moving without sneak. It's painful.
found an ocean of the mushrooms I need, but unfortunately, it's also being aerially guarded.
I'm not a
by
fan
floating
of
Squidwards.
not a fan of them things at all at the moment.
I don't even care if they're happy. I don't want them anywhere near me. Honestly, especially because they're happy, because at least if they're shooting at me, they're not lagging my world. Where even am I?
Stay out there.
I am in the direction of up.
Don't. You're going to kill me now, aren't you?
Possibly.
Yeah, I've got very little hearts. Nah, I killed him.
How did you do that?
With my axe. My wooden
body
axe.
spray. It's a killer.
My. I did not expect my wooden axe to counter that.
Remember, kids, always arm yourself with body spray before going into the nether.
Because I'm sitting on 5 hearts. I'm eating the soup.
Don't eat trash, Moz. You're not a raccoon.
No, I'm a mosquito. Mosquitoes are better.
Friends of raccoons.
I don't know about friends. Guarantee
Well,
they would be a source of food for one. Maybe the other. They might have a circular.
okay, I know you're an Aussie, but if your mosquitoes are big enough to eat raccoons, we need to have a talk.
They would not eat the raccoon, but they would certainly take a munch on its blood support.
Well, yeah, that's their whole purpose, but that's not the point. If you can open mouth insert her...
You stupid. You're not gonna kill me.
Okay, how in the hell... Oh, sorry. How in the nether did I find my way to your gamer tag going around the over part of the world?
I'm on the overworld at the moment.
I know, I saw you.
I made an Enderman unhappy.
What you do, take his lunch money?
I could have. The way that he reacted, it seemed it.
Are you sure you're not a raccoon? They would definitely steal someone's lunch money.
He's on fire
You're telling me
too.
these things were just sitting here in the open this entire time, and we could have just grabbed it? There is a brown mushroom sitting on top of a gold ore block. That is just insult to injury.
It is. Oh, we got a mummy and a Bobby.
English, dude. English.
Striders. Like in the doorway.
Okay.
There was just a tiny little strider. Of what a bubby. But then there's actually a bigger one stuck in the doorway, which is quite funny.
I'm just finding gold after gold after gold.
Nice. Oh, I've nearly got this section out here somewhat safer.
Knew I saw another piece. It's like, where did it go? Apparently right there. Oh, there's some more over here. Of course. I'm like right above you and slightly to the left.
Ah, yes. I see. I tried to quickly skim to see if I could see your name tag, like even before when you said about seeing mine. I couldn't see it. So I just thought, okay, I'm just going to leave that. I don't want to be standing here staring into nothingness. Then as soon as you
Or
said,
into
oh,
the eyes of an Enderman.
there. That's kind of how that happened, as I was trying to build the roof. Trying to
Half a
slot.
stack of gold ingots.
Nice. Trade. I should have kept that.
Yeah.
I should have captured that guy that down here before. He just walked in.
I found some guys, but they were surrounded by angry piggies, and now I don't even remember how to get back to that point. Um. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Bring back all the goodies. Is there any more? Of course there's more. I like how I'm talking about it like it's an annoyance, but it's really a good thing.
Bit like the trash food.
More like the Blackstone from the other episode.
I do not like Blackstone in any way, shape, or form. Enderman, get out of here.
Is there one piece of dust just floating somewhere? That is really weird that it's just one piece short of a block. They're supposed to give you a full block's worth. I feel gypped. What is out this direction? More gold! And an Enderman. Because of course.
I made an Enderman unhappy with me. Why not deal with it?
Well, you're supposed to be a nice person to the neighbors, Moz.
Ooh, he was in my way.
You mean his driveway?
No. Probably. Possibly even his front yard. I'm not sure on where they live.
Well, people don't usually live in the yard, but I don't know what an Enderman usually does,
They
so...
did, yeah, like there's no actual structures or anything, even though they've got the ability to build. But they can pick a block up. Gives me the idea.
Oh. Of course, there's a bloody ravine in the middle of it. But I don't, on the bright side, see any floaty panes in the keister.
Woohoo!
Watch that change the moment I get to the middle.
There.
I don't like seeing 4 Endermen cuddled up together.
Oh, just hanging out.
Like swapping bedtime stories of builders and adventurers gone wrong. then this one time at Ender Band Camp, someone looked at me wrong.
I broke a tooth on Bandcamp.
Yeah, but this is Ender Band Camp. This is worse. You can fall into the void.
I
They
shaved
can
more.
just teleport you.
I shaved more than one head on Bandcamp.
You know, from all the stories I hear about actual band camp, I'm glad I never went. I was like the only kid in my entire friend group who never had a band class.
Okay then. No, I was very much in it. I was all over that. Like I was
Oh,
conducting the junior and concert band by the time I was 17. But I got a little bit into it.
nerd!
with square corners. No, round corners. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're not SpongeBob.
No.
Had to make sure.
What?
Having an identity crisis this episode. You don't know if you're a raccoon, a mosquito, or a sponge.
I think I've kind of made it safe to walk out our door. Kinda. Almost. Without being shot.
You haven't seen any floating Squidwards in a few moons, have you?
No, I haven't.
How would you know? You can't see the moon. We're in hell, Moz.
True.
There is no moon.
But there is no sky. There's not even a place for the moon to hang out. Poor moon.
You might even say it's getting blue about it.
I can't think of anything because now I've got blue moon stuck in my head.
At least you ain't drinking blue moon.
It's like that song stuck. No.
Song, use invasion force, is successful. Has infiltrated the brainwaves. $46 ingots.
Wow. Like that's some decent amount of trading.
That is some good odds.
Yes.
But I'm probably just gonna get a crap ton of, like, nether bricks and stuff. I might get a good amount of obsidian, actually.
That would be a huge bonus.
And then I just need to get enough iron nuggets to make 1 ingot. And then we can make a flint and steel and light the thing.
I've got flint. But you can also light it with a fire charge.
Unfortunately, I used those on the piggies, so I'd have to get some more.
You probably would through the bartering.
I would hope so after 46. I had to double check.
Down to 1 heart.
I'm resisting the urge to say one love.
That part of the roof is just too
Okay,
low.
I didn't resist it that much.
No, because you still said it.
Technicality. If you say you're resisting the urge to say something, did you really say the something?
Yes. If
That's
you
how it works.
if you say it, if you use code around it, maybe not.
Okay.
But if you actually go, I'm not going to say dog. Like, kinda did.
No, but see, you're not going to. You don't have to anymore.
If
So the sentence is still accurate.
yeah. But if you state I'm not going to say dog after blah blah, yeah, fine. But if you're avoiding saying something and then say it by saying I'm not going to mention lava hat, you kind of did.
Impossible.
You kind of did.
You know what else we're not going to mention, Moz?
What's that?
That it's the end of the episode.
Oh my goodness, how could that happen?
So, thank you to everyone who's decided to watch our shenanigans and listen to our basically podcast.
Pretty
And,
much.
We'll see you in the next episode where we will hopefully be able to locate a pig for some trading. Because I
Bye.
am basically rich.
Yeah, I know you are. Bye.
Peace.